Hey, I'm Lucas Cruikshank, and don't forget to watch Fred the Show on Nickelodeon.
You stilled my heart.
And also subscribe to Young Hollywood Network on YouTube.
RJ here, hanging out at the Young Hollywood studio with Lucas Cruikshank.
Hey.
You guys probably know him as Fred. So the voice, are people just shocked when they hear that you actually talk normal and you don't have the Fred voice in real life?
Sometimes. Sometimes people expect me to be all psycho and like breaking things and with that high-pitched voice, but luckily I'm not like that all the time, just sometimes.
And how often are you outside and someone's like, okay, do the voice, we need to hear you be Fred?
It doesn't happen that much. I mean, people like, when I like meet fans and stuff on like the street or whatever, like they usually don't ask me to.
That's good.
Yeah.
So,
or if they do, I'm like, oh, I have a cold or something.
So, I mean, your story's so fascinating because obviously you started on YouTube and you really built your brand on YouTube, and now you've spread to so many different platforms, from Nickelodeon to feature films, and it's so much more than just the internet show. Take us through the evolution of Fred, because now you have Fred the Show, to going from online to television on Nickelodeon now.
Well, yeah, I just started posting random videos online when I was 12 from Nebraska, and Fred was one of the characters I did on there. I did a bunch of other characters too, but Fred was the one that like really took off, so I started doing that a lot. And then when it got really popular, people like wanted to make it into a movie or a TV show, and at first I didn't want to because I thought like some big producer guy would like take it and make it all like something I didn't want it to be and that sort of thing. But luckily I found people that like are really collaborative, and I still have like a bunch of creative input, and they really understood Fred to begin with. And then we did 2 movies, and now we're doing a show.
I'd never superglue feathers to a bike, or TP a car, or break a lawn gnome, or put blue dye in my mom's face cream. Okay, maybe I do that one. That sounds kind of fun.
So tell us a little bit about Fred the Show.
Well, Fred the Show is kind of, it's kind of like in the same vein of the movies, but it's just like in 10-minute segments. There's gonna be 2 10-minute segments in like a 30-minute slot, like kind of like SpongeBob or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty much just in the same movie format, kind of, but just in 10 minutes.
So how are you going to figure it out, though, keeping the online show and doing the TV show and the movie? Like, are they going to be all on their own, totally separate? Are they going to sort of connect to one another?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I think the stuff online I'm doing right now is actually animation stuff. I'm doing like trying out Fred animation stuff and seeing how that goes. And then after that, I don't really know what Fred's going to do online. I haven't decided yet. But I know I like want to do something else with YouTube, even if it isn't Fred. I don't know if I like want to start a new character or something new. But I definitely want to keep doing YouTube stuff. I don't know if it'll be Fred.
Now, you've played around with other characters a little bit. Is that something maybe you'll bring back one of the other characters you tried, or you think you might?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. It's hard because like whenever I post any character, like the fans always like jump to comparing it to Fred or whatever.
I was going to say, it's kind of tough now. You don't want to upset that fan base. Where do you go?
I know, but I definitely want to try something new on YouTube because I've already done like 100 Fred things on YouTube. So I think it's time for something new online.
And let's talk about that. I mean, we talked about the evolution of your career. What about the evolution of YouTube? How it's changed now? I mean, the front page is totally different. Oh my God, it's changed
so much. When I first started making YouTube videos when I was 12, it was like a completely different world than it is right now on YouTube. I remember like the #1 subscribed person had like 20,000 subscribers.
And you were the first person to hit 1 million, right?
Yeah. That was like, I was so honored and stuff. Like,
I mean, you'll go down in history. I mean, YouTube's gonna be around forever, and you're always the first guy to have 1 million subscribers.
That's cool, yeah. The fans are awesome. I mean, they just really like spread the word and everything with the Fred character.
So do you do stuff differently now though on YouTube when you're doing it as opposed to how you would?
Not really. I mean, I don't really try to like, I remember like when I first started getting a lot of viewers and stuff, it would like scare me when I was making a video because I'd be like, remember, like this many people are gonna see it. But you kind of have to not think like that, like while you're in like the creative process, because then that kind of ruins it.
I'm a genius!
For those that are out there that want to create a YouTube channel and they want to build a brand and do what you've done with Fred, where does somebody begin to go?
I think you just have to have fun with it. I think like some people when they start YouTube stuff, like they just have like, all they focus on is like the views or the subscribers and that sort of thing. And I know that's a big part of YouTube or whatever, but I don't think you should be thinking about that. You should just have fun with it and that sort of thing. And don't give up, because I think a lot of people give up because they expect like in a week they're gonna like have like 1 million views or something like that. And I think you have to just keep going with it. I mean, with Fred, I started making videos in like June of 2007 or 2006. And I didn't really like get any like success for like 1.5 years. So I think you have to just keep going with it and have fun.
I got my face on $1 baller, yo!
It's cool you stayed true to your roots, because now that you're doing all these bigger things and you're doing television and movies, like you're still doing the online stuff and you're still staying true to that YouTube audience, which is cool.
I would never want to give up doing YouTube. I mean, YouTube is like such a cool thing to be a part of because it's like a personal connection to your fans, and I don't know, I would never want to like stop doing YouTube, no matter what. Even if like I'm not doing Fred, I still want to do stuff on YouTube.
All right, last thing. What's the one reason somebody has to watch Fred the Show on Nickelodeon?
They have to watch.
You have to. If you have to pick one reason though, something that's going to surprise them, or a reason that your fans need to watch it.
It's just full of weird stuff. I mean, there's cows talking, there's aliens, there's an Obama impersonator. There's a lot going on the show. There's never a boring day on set of the Fred Show.
That says it all. Cows talking and aliens.
Yeah.
That's
why
reason
wouldn't
enough
you
to
want to
watch
watch
it.
that?